Hey, what's up, Street Dogs? Eric from the Eric Street Photography blog. So I just wanted to do a quick video with you sharing this notion of publish or perish. So this is kind of an interesting notion because a lot of academics often use this phrase. It's like you always have to be publishing or you're going to get booted out of the academy, you're not going to get tenure, blah, blah. And I think this is actually an important notion in YouTube or social media, blogging, websites, and so forth, because there is so much pressure for us to always be publishing, always be sharing, and stuff like that. And so essentially I just wanted to do a video with you just talking about what are the upsides, what's the downsides, why is this even an interesting or important thing. All right, so my basic notion is I like better the notion publish is pleasure, or publishing is pleasure. To publish something literally means to make something public. It comes from the Latin, and therefore, my practical notion is, if you really care about something or you think it's important, blah blah, make it public, because you love it and you share. You're treating other people like how you like to be treated. If you feel like you have a certain idea, photo, video, whatever that could be of benefit to other people, share it, make it public, because knowing that your ideas, your artwork, your stuff is actually helping other people and impacting other people, it actually does feel really, really good. Now, what I'm trying to combat against is the unnecessary pressure to publish for the sake of publishing. And I think the biggest culprit is essentially, obsession with numbers, views, followers. And also, my biggest critique too are these algorithms, which are subtly changing the way we think and we behave. So a lot of that is driven by FOMO, fear of missing out. Is that if I'm not always publishing or sharing, people are gonna forget about me, or I'm not gonna get the views with the numbers, or I'm gonna mess up the algorithm stuff, so I'm not gonna get as many things. My biggest tip in terms of YouTube, content creation, whatever, is don't read the comments. Don't look at the numbers, don't look at the views. I never look at my views, I never look at my comments. And the reason I do that is that, not because I don't appreciate what you have to say or whatever, is that for me, I get easily discouraged. If I see some video that got lots of views or little views, it just kind of fucks with my emotions too much. It's kind of like playing the stock market. Is if you're always looking at the numbers going up and down, you're gonna have a small heart attack. Probably better to just look at your stocks once a year, or maybe never look at them at all. The whole Warren Buffett, you buy a stock for life kind of notion might be a good one. But anyways, so I found that not looking at comments, not looking at views, and just kind of sharing things and publishing it to be the best way to stay motivated, to stay positive, to not get discouraged, because obviously we're always comparing ourselves to other people with views and numbers and stuff like that. But at this point, I don't know about you, but if I look at somebody who has 1 million views or 10 million views or 100 million views, 1 billion, I don't personally really care, and I don't think it's really that important. Even rappers, right? And there's I got 1 mil, you got 10 mil, I got 100 mil. It's just kind of a silly numbers game that doesn't really mean anything significant to me. What's more important is that I stay inspired my whole life to create, to think, to make, to write. And even if my ideas or my thoughts could help empower one other human being somewhere on planet Earth, then I feel like the work is justified. So to demetricate yourself, stop tracking your numbers, your progress, your stats, whatever. Just kind of follow your own internal measures, and really think that sharing things, publishing things, it should be more for a sense of overflowing joy, of gratitude, of happiness, rather than I need to share for the sake of sharing, or the fear of being forgotten, right? So, make your blog, make your website, make your YouTube channel, make a podcast, whatever, kind of floats your boat, and keep doing it for the sake of the pleasure, the joy, and keep it authentic, keep it in your own voice, don't follow no formulas, just kind of fuck with it, have fun, and let us all thrive together. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Peace out.